I just got let off my $28,000 per month sales role, high ticket remote sales role. They onboarded me on October 27th. I remember it was Monday, October 27th. I got a call from the sales manager on WhatsApp. We did a Google Meet. It was like at 2 a.m. Egypt time because they were based in Australia. I was in Egypt at the time. I had just wrapped up signing a $5,000 in-person deal with a cosmetic dentist who run his marketing, bring him international patients, and they only have to pay a fraction. Anyway, I get onboarded and he sends me the documents to sign that have my terms, how much I'll be making. If I pull them up right now, see how much I was making or something. They had like a Google Doc and all these like stages I had to go through. Long story short, the sales manager like quit to go do his own thing on week 3, and then the offer owner just decided to like just let go of everyone that they were training. Everyone knew, just like that. Yeah, it was supposed to be that my on-target earnings for performance tier number 4 would be $7,000 per week. If you times that by 52 weeks, that's $364,000 per year. If I did performance tier number 3, it was $291,000 per year. So the point is, and I'll tell you guys what I learned from this and what you can take away if you're in high ticket sales, man, when you're applying to these roles. I was commissioned strictly to work from like 12 p.m. like 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. Basically, like I had some set hours that as soon as I signed the contract, I couldn't do shit else outside of those hours except train for them and prepare and like learn their script so I can get their sales the right way, and so I can like perform at a high level and have a good close rate and all that. They were trying to teach me their script because they had this 2-call close process and it was very specific. The training was very good and thorough, but I had to set aside everything. So literally, I remember I had deals set aside, like blocked out in the calendar from another offer. I had calls that I could earn a commission on, but because it was within the new hours of this job, like they would see that calendar block inside of my schedule, and like I would literally be on a sales call and the guy would call me. He called me in the middle of a sales call, Google Meet call with somebody, bro, where I'm closing a trading offer and I'm like closing this guy, and he's calling me in the middle. Brr, 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 brr. I don't pick up. Brr, brr, brr. He calls again. I'm like on Google Meet. I'm like, okay, give me 1 second, bro. 1 second. I pick up and he's like, sales trainer is like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just I'm really on a call. I'm calling somebody right now. I'm busy right now. He's like, okay, well, you didn't submit this this daily update because we were supposed to do it start of the day, middle of the day, end of the day update. But mind you, this is my first ever day, you know. And they brought me on fast as fuck, bro. And then they expected me to do all this stuff, like the updates on time. And he was like, yeah, you didn't submit that. I'm like, oh, okay, give me 1 sec, I'll get that in. He's like, I want to see that in the next minute, bro. So I'm like, I'm mute, fucking hell. So you know what I do? Okay, I go back on the Google Meet. I'm like, first of all, I'm like, all right, I'll get that in. Just, all right. I get back on Google Meet and I'm just like, yo, yeah, man, give me 1 sec, bro. Sorry about that. It had been 1 minute. I closed my camera and all that, and then I just went on ChatGPT. I'm like, write me a middle of the day update. okay, use this format. And I copied some shit from Slack that they had. And I was like, all right, bro, just write me some shit. I entered it. I went back on Google Meet. And guess what? I almost closed that fucking deal. The guy was a broke kid. He couldn't afford the mentorship. So he was like 18 or something like that for the trading offer. So here's the takeaway, bruh. I put aside so much shit to be eligible for that role. Like I canceled calls. I blocked off my calendar. You get what I mean? So that people weren't booking on my other offer. I invested like hours into training. 2 weeks for 8 hours per day. 5, 40, 80, almost 100 hours of training. Going through like their old call recordings, their testimonials, learning their tone. Just to be let off, bro. And it said that my restraint period in the document was 12 months. I was let go in 2 weeks, bro. The key takeaway, guys. Never be loyal ever to anyone. Not even your family, definitely not a job. That's the key takeaway. Never have loyalty. And I'm out.